Areej Le Dore, a bold, aggressive, and opulent house that represents an aroma and aura that reminds one of the golden era of perfumery in different time frames of perfume history in the world. Their highly pleasant, intense, and beautiful fragrances represent traditions from around the world. Russian Adam, the nose behind Areej Le Dore, over the course of several years, he distilled nearly 100 different types of high-quality, pure agarwood oils. He sees himself as the master of oud oil distillation process because he has experienced it in so many different ways with so many different types of chopped agarwoods from different origins. Russian Adam's obsessive love and deep captivation of the process of agarwood olfactory rebirth, essentially the artful distillation of agarwood into oud oil, led him to recognize its great importance in fine perfumery. He was fascinated with the fact that how a single ingredient behaves in response to slight changes, and learning so many different variables during many different types of distillation process, he also experienced that different ratios of oud oil can make such a difference in nuances of a fragrance. He's the owner of the oud distillery, Feel Oud in Indonesia. And like many other companies in fragrance market, he promises the most luxurious, vintage, and high-quality ingredients in his creations. Apart from high-quality essential oils, absolutes, and other types of extracts, Areej Le Dore uses some of the most precious and uncommon ingredients to draw a luxurious, colorful aura around the wearer. Like real vintage civet, castoreum, rose rare otto from Afghanistan, and legally obtained macerated deer musk grains from Siberia. Areej Le Dore fragrances have this prominent, raw, unapologetic style, very untamed and bold fragrances. Russian Adam is extremely cautious with the composition, where he blends his fragrances in a way for them to be a huge olfactory dirty affair. He loves to take risks and doesn't care about IFRA regulations. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and today we're going to talk about the infamous Oud Zen, which was sold out a few days after its release, and now it's going for $600 on eBay. Oud Zen is a woody, spicy fragrance that was launched in 2021, and the nose behind this creation is Russian Adam. All right, so this is the bottle. It does have this type of a vintage vibe to it. I love the cap. Again, make sure to stick to my video to check out the unboxing of this bottle. All right, so let's spray some of this and see what we get. This is so potent. This is like totally the type of fragrances that I love. It's right up my alley. So if you guys know me from my channel, the type of fragrances that I like the animalic type of fragrances, this is definitely that. It's a very raw, primal, opulent, unapologetic type of a scent. It's beautiful. And it's definitely not for faint of heart, and it's definitely not for entry-level oud kind of a fragrance for people that are kind of getting into oud. This is definitely not for them. Oh, this is so good, so addictive. Beautiful. This is the most realistic burning oud chips or campfire oud that you can put your nose on. In other words, the deepest oud incense or smoky oud I have ever smelled. So remember how I said this is definitely not for faint of heart. So it opens up with this meaty, savory nuance, which comes from combination of various smoky notes, which those come from various mixtures of many different oud oils, predominantly of Indian origin. This is truly addictive. This is like one of those fragrances that I cannot stop sniffing. It's so good. Like you would see me in a corner, just keep going back for it. And that's why I don't like to use a lot of it, because like I said, it's already sold out. And if you're lucky, you can find one on eBay and it's going for $600. So it's pretty pricey, and it's only 49 ml too. So yeah, this is something that I would love to keep for a long time. All right, so imagine a bag full of agarwood chips are dumped into the grill. Smoky, leathery, slightly animalic character presented in these ouds made them a perfect choice for this composition. This is unreal. The oud in here has a very interesting character. It has almost a rum-like sweetness to it, which makes it very unique, followed by these fantastic animalic notes, such as civet and castoreum, which is similar to Oud Zhen Part 1, but one interesting factor is that the civet and castoreum in Part 1 were synthetic, where in this one, they're all natural. Now, a lot of people shy away from civet when they hear the word civet or even castoreum as a note in a fragrance. But what are they really, and what role do they play in fragrances? First of all, civet and castoreum are very classical and vintage notes in perfumery that have been used as long as perfumery has existed. But nowadays, because of IFRA regulations, it is barely used, and if it's used, it's definitely synthetic. Pure civet is a crude butter yellow paste that turns darker with age. At full strength, the tincture smells fecal and nauseating, but when diluted, it has a radiant, velvety floral scent. It gives great effects in perfumes, smoothing out rough patches, adding a sense of shimmer, diffusion, and warmth. Once diluted, it is pleasantly and sweetly aromatic. The scent of the castoreum is leathery, animal, and smoky. It evokes notes of fawn, ink, and fur. The little extra of this scent is its fruity note of plum, black olives, and dried fruits. The castoreum was used in prestigious perfumes, orientals, chypre, woody, and leathery ones. All right, so with that being said, Oud Zen is a very smoky scent, and it kind of, not really, but kind of give you guys a hint. If you guys liked Patchouli 24 by Le Labo, it has that kind of smokiness to it, but more the realistic burning oud chips with nuances of leather, rum, some floral animalic sweetness, and also some fur-like smell of an exotic animal. Extremely opulent and smoky, very unapologetic. This is the smell of burning oud chips, specifically variety of Indian oud chips. So these burning oud chips from the origin of India are part of this beautiful amber chord. It is definitely warm, spicy, powdery, woody, leathery, savory, musky, balsamic, and somewhat sweet. And did I mention smoky? All right, so let's get to the performance and longevity. As far as the performance and longevity goes, it is a long-lasting to eternal fragrance. On my skin, it lasts easily over 12 hours long till you take a shower. Even if you take a shower, I'm telling you, it stays on your skin. So as far as the performance and longevity goes, I would definitely give it a high score. Now, as far as the projection sillage goes, I would say the projection on the initial spray is very strong, but then it gets very close to your skin because of its concentration. So the first half an hour to 45 minutes, you get a projection of 5 to 6 feet, but then after that, it gets close to your bubble, but stays that way for a very long time, and it stays very strong as well. So, and because of the type of fragrance that it is, I would say it actually works really well, because you don't want this type of fragrance to project crazy. You want it to be kind of intimate, and you want it to be in a way that people come and kind of explore this as they get closer to you. So for that, actually, I would give it a high score for the type of fragrance that it is as far as the projection and sillage goes. All right, so let's get to the compliments of Oud Zen. As far as the compliments goes, this is definitely not a kind of a fragrance that is very mass appealing. This is a very specialized type of fragrance, and it is for fragrance collectors or perfume collectors or even oud lovers, people that collect oud fragrances, that are totally into oud fragrances. This is definitely their type of fragrances. But again, if you are dressed the part and you're wearing this at a specific occasion, like let's say a cold night out on a balcony where there's music and all that stuff, I think you would definitely get a lot of compliments with this. So as far as the compliments goes, I would definitely give it a medium score. All right, so let's get to the versatility of Oud Zen. Oud Zen is definitely not a versatile fragrance. I would say it would do phenomenal in fall or wintertime. It's one of those fragrances that it also has a very cozy vibe to it as well. So if you're in a cabin somewhere cold that's wintertime and it's snowing and you're by the fireplace, you would be able to definitely pull this off. But again, versatility is very subjective. I'm no one to tell you where and when to wear your fragrances, but this definitely is something that you have to watch out where you wear it. So as far as the versatility goes, I would definitely give it a medium score. All right, so let's get to the uniqueness. Oud Zen, again, you're on my channel and I only review very unique fragrances. And Oud Zen is definitely a very unique fragrance. And there's only so many of them are produced. So if you own one, it's already very unique and special. It's already sold out and they don't make new batches of it unless they make the version 3 of it. But so far, this one is sold out, so that already makes this fragrance very, very unique. So as far as the uniqueness goes, I would definitely give it a high score. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we get to my video. That's all I have for Oud Zen. If you have this fragrance in your collection, please let me know in the comment section what's your take on it. And if you don't own it, well, good luck finding it. And that's it, you guys. That's all I have. Thank you so much. And hopefully I'll see you guys soon with another video. Bye.